welcome back to a new video. Today we are gonna make a sketchbook tour. The sketchbook is Daler Rowney and I've just finished last week. A5 in size, so around 15 times 21 centimeter, and is 20 sheets for 140 grams per square meter. I used this from the 2nd of March 2022 to the 16th of April 2023, so more than 1 year, but at the same time I was using multiple sketchbooks, particular watercolor sketchbooks. Mainly I used this sketchbook for preliminary studies of more complex artwork I wanted to do. As you see, is a paper that is not suitable for wet techniques. I was using it mainly with pencil or colored pencil, small in size, so it's portable, and is also a very cheap one, although the paper is quite thick and robust, so I think it could work with some slightly wet techniques like markers or gouache. And we start here from this little study that I did for a painting. So it was a study for this painting here, where I used gold leaf, one of the first time I was using it. Here there is another old that I decided then to draw again in this sketchbook here, and to paint with beautiful watercolors and a little bit of gold with the gold pen. Looks a little bit like a turkey, I have to say, but I still like it. And this is the last one of a 1 year long art collection. I call it the Zodiac collection. This was, of course, the fishes. I was studying the composition of the artwork, and these are my only artwork in a big format. This is A3, so quite a big format, and I like a lot the final work. This was probably one of my favorite of that collection. If you want to see the full collection, you can find it on my Instagram channel. I give you the contact here and in the description. I was making some sketches for another composition. I was thinking about this composition or this one here. I use handcrafted watercolor for this one, so I like the texture of this paper with these watercolors. And some animals that I always used to sketch when I want to relax a bit. This is another study, it was based on the actor. I made some studies of this actor here. Is called Timothée Chalamet. I use his face for reference for this work. And these two are part of a collection of artwork called Animal Transformation. It's a collection where I use normally a portrait and an animal that is like the spirit animal of the character. So in this case it's a snow leopard, and in this case it's jellyfishes. And these are live sketches from a drawing meetup in the garden last summer. And this is an artwork I did for a commission for a Spanish school. This is another small study I did outside in the garden. And this is the beginning of some series of work I did, drawing from completely from imagination. I think using too much references, like we get addicted from Pinterest and so on. And we sometimes forget to use our imagination to create characters. That is what I was doing the most when I was a teenager. Then I dedicated a complete sketchbook on this. So I started a new one, only for sketching from imagination. We have, probably this was an empty page because it's one of my last artwork. So I used this page later on to start a study with some crow and eyeballs that end up completely different. One of my favorite painting I did in watercolor. And this is the study of a singer, a musician, Florence, from the group Florence and the Machines. And here I was using for the first time gold leafing in a correct way. So you see this is well distributed and the effect is very pleasant. I also like a lot this background in White Nights watercolor. I think this is turquoise blue. As you see, I used to put some little notes in my sketchbook preliminary study. Then I had a period where I was drawing a lot of foxes. I really like the composition of the three foxes. There are three different references and I merged them together. Another study for, I like the concept of this Japanese girl with the hand in this way. And the character is something coming from the Japanese folklore. Is called Yuki-onna and is a ghost hunting in the snow for people lost in the forest. And this is the final work. This was another composition study of the same work. Here I got some pencil, colored mechanical pencil from Pilot to test them. So I make this few sketches here. This is probably the second video of my YouTube channel, so it was almost Christmas time when I started the YouTube channel. A portrait with the Loomis method. You can find the link in description for this video. Yeah, I enjoy a lot drawing cats, and I made a little TikTok or reel to show how to draw a cat, how to sketch a cat in an easy way. I made the same subject here in watercolor because I like a lot the and here the sketchbook I started to use much faster. This is already January and we are only at the half of it, but I started using it for drawing from live with model references. Some quick 2 minutes poses here and here as well. 5 minutes poses on the left, 10 minutes on the right. And in the next spread I was using some other poses for the Figuary challenge, 2 minutes poses and 5 minutes. So very quick ones. another 1 minute, 2 minutes poses. So this way you use your sketchbook very quickly. And we end up here in February. It was another model sketch live, and then I use a watercolor sketchbook for more longer poses, like from 10 minutes to half an hour. So this here is the same guy, but on 15 minutes, 10 minutes poses, and in the next spread 20 minutes and 30 minutes poses. And these are my last artwork. I made YouTube videos on both of them. This is gold leaf with Art Nouveau style, and this is the depiction of a dream. Also, I give you the link in the description. This one is the Art Nouveau style, and this is the depiction of a dream. So you see how from the study I create the more complex artwork. And this was another YouTube video to explain how I create my sketches and improve them using the character of Jobu Tupaki from the movie that won the Oscar this year, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And then I wanted to finish my sketchbook with some little art quote. This one is from Egon Schiele. I watched a movie about him, and so I was inspired for the last page of the sketchbook. Art cannot be modern. Art is primordially eternal. And this was a little sketchbook tour. I hope you like it, and let me know in the comments what page you like the most, what artwork you like the most, and if you want to see more of them, of course, tell me. And don't forget to subscribe the channel to help me. Also give a like, and see you soon in the next video. Thank you, bye.